Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Into the Shadows, we're going to be pulling a shadow card and see what shadow aspect of ourselves Spirit wants us to be looking at, examining, trying to heal. Ooh, we'll leave that one out because it definitely wanted to come. Look at it sitting there all pretty. Okay, so we've got one already, and let's see. Another shadow card, please. What aspect of ourselves do we need to look at, examine, heal, understand better, that sort of thing. Let's see. Oh, and there we go. Okay, so let's see. Whoopsie, I'm knocking things over. So it's a mystery. Let's see. So the first one is, betrayal. Okay, so broken trust, anger, heartbreak, right? When someone has betrayed you, like, it can be so devastating. And this can be a romantic partner, or this could be a friend, right? Where you thought like things were one way, and then you find out like they've cheated on you, they've been lying to you, they're, saying bad things behind your back. And it can be so heartbreaking, especially if you think like everything was going well. We had such a good friendship. We had such a good relationship. We were a team. We worked together. And now all of a sudden I've been completely betrayed, right? And it may feel like it just came out of nowhere. You didn't expect this, and it's just a stab in the heart, right? Like, you feel that pain too. Like, it's like, I would have rather got stabbed in the heart than to feel what I'm feeling currently when someone betrays you. And then we go, oh, thank the wounds. Oh, I've never seen this one before. Thank the wounds. So gratitude, transmutation, and soul wisdom. Okay, so we have this betrayal, and it is saying we need to thank it. And I know it doesn't feel like thanking it, but understand, they betrayed you. There's other betrayals going on, right? Even if it's just, there was this one major one. If they just hadn't done that, but they're the type of person that lie. They're the type of person who doesn't keep their word. They're the type of person, who was going to betray you eventually, right? So you need to be thankful, even though it hurts. We know it hurts. We know it hurts. It's not about it not hurting, but it's about, even in that pain, even in that hurt, being thankful for it and understanding, okay, I needed this betrayal in order to get this person out of my life. I needed this betrayal in order to re-examine things. I needed this betrayal in order to realize that I have some kind of wound or some kind of trauma that I need to be healing, right? Why did I glom onto, why did I become friends with, why did I start dating somebody who had who wasn't trustworthy, who would betray me, who would lie to me? And so be thankful that this person has left your life, even though it doesn't feel that way. Be thankful that they have they should have left your life. I mean, if they betrayed you. Now, it's possible, if it was your partner and you have kids together, we're not together anymore, but I still have to deal with them because we got kids together, right? But that they've sort of left your trustworthy circle, let's say, right? And so be thankful for that, because if you had kept them in this trustworthy circle and you kept trusting them and listening to their lies and listening to their deceit, and, they could have been running around betraying you over and over and over again, and everybody else knew, and that just continued and continued and continued and continued. And you would have never gotten out of that, cycle, or gotten away from that situation, or, be able to get away from that situation to expand your horizons, right? To find something better, to find somebody who is not going to betray you. So this reading is saying you have been betrayed. This is horrible. It hurts, but you need to look at the positive side of it. Look at what you are now gaining. Look at, maybe it was, I didn't really like this situation, but there was nothing really major that would make me leave it, and we had kids together, so I'm just going to stay and make it work for the kids. But because they've now completely betrayed you, it's like, boom, and now I've retained my freedom, right? I would never have left them if they hadn't done this betrayal. And I wasn't overly happy, but it was okay. But now that they've completely betrayed me, now I get to break free and I get to go find that happiness. I get to go find that joy. It doesn't mean there's not going to be fallout of the pain and the fallout of the, having to heal, right? This is what this is about. What do we have to heal? We have to heal the fact that we've been betrayed. We have to get over it, right? Deal with it, get over it, move on from it. And one of the ways we can do that is by being thankful that it happened. Understanding that it did happen for my highest and greatest good, even if it doesn't feel like it, right? It may have been that Spirit was trying to get you to break this friendship, break this partnership, break this relationship for a long time. You shouldn't have been in it as long as you were in it, and you were just sticking to it, and finally that betrayal comes, and now you can finally break away. Now you finally see the light. Now you're moving on to where you're supposed to be, to what your rightful path that you are meant to take is. So let's see if we can get some advice from Spirit about how we do this. How do we move on? How do we become thankful? Right? And really, thankfulness is really about focus, and it's hard not to focus on the bad. Everybody does it, right? You focus on what's not working, not what is, because that becomes your norm, right? Well, I have a good job I love. Well, that's my norm. So that's just my baseline now. Eventually everything becomes your baseline. So if that's just my baseline now, then where was I going with this? Then I'm not thankful for having that good, stable job that I enjoy, because that's just my baseline. I want more now. I want the job that, is going to pay me more, is going to make me more excited, is going to give me more recognition, rather than just being thankful that I have a job I like, that pays well, that I enjoy going to, that's stable. And so that sort of, your bar always gets higher. This is what I say. Humans get used to whatever bar they're at, and then they just want more. And that can be going down too, right? Humans can go down, living on the streets, and they can get used to it. They can get used to that. And so it does work both ways, but you get up, and then you just get used to it. And you're like, well, there must be more, there must be more, there must be more, instead of ever truly being content. So let's see what your advice is, please. Let's see. Okay, 3 of Cups, and we got a few more, and we're going to take them. We've got the 3 of Cups, and we've got the 4 of Cups, and we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, so 3 of Cups is about celebration, friendship, joy, right? And so, but this advice is telling you is get together with friends, get together with people who make you happy, who you can laugh with, right? Even if it's, I'm going to cry for a little bit, but then we're going to laugh, like I'm going to cry that they betrayed me, but then my friend's going to crack a joke about, oh, what a loser they were anyways, or remember that, you should have just left them then, or whatever it is, right? So get together with your friends, enjoy those friends that are around you, your partner, if this wasn't your partner that betrayed you, spend time with friends, having fun, having joy, remembering the good times, creating those new memories. Like, just start enjoying those people around you who you can trust, those people around you who haven't betrayed you, and then you won't miss this as much, right? You'll have people around you, and you may even wonder, why didn't I hang out with you more? This is actually the way I should be going. This should have been my best friend over here. Why haven't I spent more time with them? And then the 4 of Cups is about contemplating things, apathy, being discontent, right? And so it's like so with the 4 of Cups, it's like I've got these 3 cups in front of me, and I'm being given another cup, but I don't want it. I don't even know if I want these cups. Like, I don't know. Like, do I really even want this stuff? Like, it looks kind of good, but like I could have better, right? The bar, right? I've got the 3 cups. I hit that bar. I got the 4. You're handing me the 4th cup, but I want more. I want more. I want more. And so this card's saying, be content, right? You've already got 3 cups. You're being given another one. Like, start looking back and appreciating, right? Look down and see, I have these 3 cups that I can spend time with, be joyful with, celebrate with. Why am I sitting here going, well, that's not good enough because this person over here screwed me over. So yeah, I got these 3 friends over here who are willing to support me and willing to help me out, And I've got another friend who's coming in who says, hey, I can help you out. But no, I want this person to be good. I want this person to do what I want. I want this person to still be part of my life. I want this person to not have done this. Well, that's not possible. That's not reality. And that's not what's best for you. I want this person back so that they can screw me over again. No. Sit in these happy friendships, right? Understand that, I've got these friendships. I've got these cups. I'm going to start enjoying them. I'm going to start spending time with them. I'm going to start, creating these new memories with them. And then we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is all about like that enthusiasm, going out to explore, being creative. So it's the beginning of a new journey. I always say pages are like the start of a new journey after we've already gotten some experiences. So I look at the aces as starting off in a new journey, being offered something, being presented something, a choice that I can take, this new thing I can go to, and I have, like it's naivety, right? It's new, it's adventurous, it's go. Whereas with the pages, I always look at the pages as being, okay, now I've gone through the 1 to 10, I've gained some experience, whatever's happened, good things have happened along the way, bad things have happened along the way, but now I'm starting this new adventure from a place of experience. I'm starting this new idea, I'm starting this new path from a place of having gained experience. And so with the Page of Wands, they've had all this experience with the other wands, with the planning and with the celebrating and the competing and the, the success stories and the communicating and the, having burdens, right? The Ten of Wands is all about like being burdened down. You've got all these responsibilities, all these burdens to deal with. And now we've gotten past that, right? So maybe this is somebody who sort of maybe burdened your life a bit, right? Or created a bunch of responsibilities for you, especially if it was a romantic partnership. There may have been a lot of work you had to do for them, a lot of work that they required, attention they required, cleaning up after them that was required. And so now you're coming out of those burdens, and the Page of Wands should be looked at as this new like spark to life. I've gotten all this sort of accumulated knowledge, all this accumulated experience, and I am about to start off. And look how happy she is. Look how she's like, I'm going. Her hand, can't see my hands off camera, but like, I'm going and I'm moving forward. And I've got this passion. I've got this idea. I've got this. I always look at wands as like that spark, right? They spark it. And so it's like your advice is to enjoy those friends that are in your life, celebrate with them, friends or family, whoever it is, those people in your life you like being around, you like hanging out with. Take advantage of that. Enjoy them. Don't look negatively at, this is all I have left. No, this isn't about that. This is, look what I have left. Thank God I have these supportive people around me. Thank God I have this, whatever it is that you still retain, right? So look at your life with gratitude and what you still have with gratitude. Maybe these are your 3 children, and be grateful that you, even though your partner may have betrayed you, you've got these children out of it, right? That's who you were meant to have with you. And then we've got the Page of Wands, which is we're going to start off. We're going to start moving forward. We're going to start exploring things. We're going to start, using our creativity. We're going to start having new experiences, venturing out, and we're going to do it with enthusiasm. We're not going to do it with, I guess I will because this is what's best to start getting out. No, we're going to go, you know what? This could be something new I like. Maybe not, but it could be something new I like. And even if I don't like it, maybe I'm going to meet somebody while I'm doing it that I really like, right? So just start taking the opportunities. Opportunities are going to be presented to you, and you need to start taking them, start exploring them, start feeling them out. Even if you think, I don't want this opportunity, this is not going to be something I enjoy. Do you know? Have you tried that before? Go try it. Maybe you won't, and then and you don't have to try it again. Or maybe you really enjoy it, right? Maybe it'll catch you off guard and you're like, oh my gosh, I never even thought to do this. And be thankful that you have these opportunities. Be thankful that this person's gone and now you're going to spend a bunch more time with these people. And maybe this is who you should have been with in the first place, right? So I am going to get for you I'm just trying to look for I just want to make sure I got the right deck here. Yeah, okay. So I am going to get you an oracle card as a message for you about this reading. So you would like one oracle card as a message about this reading, please, on betrayal and being thankful. Being thankful. Everything's leading you somewhere new. Just be thankful. Be thankful for what you have, right? That is actually the easiest way to happiness is gratitude, right? And everybody looks at what most people look up. They look up, why don't I have that? How come they have more money? How come they have a happier marriage? How come they have a bigger house? How come they have a nicer car? Nobody ever looks down. Oh, man, that sucks. I have a better car than them. Man, that sucks. I make more money than them. Man, that sucks. I have a better job than them. Man, that sucks. I have a happier marriage than them, right? Oh, man, that sucks. I have better friendships than them. So when you're being grateful, it's easier to be grateful when you sort of look down. And I don't mean it quite how it sounds, but... So if I'm say in the middle in terms of my income, in the middle in terms of my family life, in the middle of terms of everything, if I always am looking up at people who have more or who have better or who I think do, right? Doesn't just because they have more doesn't mean they're happier at all. But look down and be like, wow, at least I have a home. Wow, at least I have enough food to eat. Wow, at least I have a job I like going to every day. Wow, at least I have the ability to help out my family when they need a little bit of help. Wow, at least I have my parents around who can still help me out. So look, be grateful for what you do have, right? Be great because there's people that are looking at your life and going, wow, I wish I had that. And it doesn't usually feel like it, right? But there are people who are looking at your life thinking, wow, I wish I had that life. I wish that was me. And you just don't know that because people don't walk up to you. You don't walk up to other people and go, oh my God, I wish I had your life. Your life is so much better than mine. That's not how people deal with in life, right? So just understand that although others may have more, may be happier, may be more content, there's plenty of others who don't. So be grateful for what you do have and understand that even those who do appear to have more, who do appear to be happier, that's not, it's like you look at all these Facebook, TikTok type things and you're like, wow, they have the perfect life. Well, you think anyone's putting on there, oh, I'm very stressed. I don't know how I'm going to pay the mortgage this month. No, they're going, look how beautiful my house is. My life is perfect. I have everything. Right? Most people will not tell you the actual truth. They just put on this show of my life is perfect. Isn't this so wonderful? I'm better than you. And that's not really what's happening. So definitely don't be looking at social media to compare yourself to anybody because nothing on there is true. Okay. I mean, you can take a look at your life and if you only put the best of your life on there, your house could look huge too, right? I'm only going to show you this corner and this is just a little tiny corner. Your house could look huge. You could, look like you have designer clothes. You look like you have a happy family. And the second those cameras turn off, it's just miserable. Diamond in the rough. Okay, so this is diamond in the rough. Can you see it kind of? So it says, I polish the facets of my heart, revealing the strength and beauty within. Okay, oh my gosh, that's such a perfect card, okay? So this card is like, you're the diamond in the rough. Like you have this diamond. Your heart is the diamond. And your heart has been hurt. Your heart has been damaged. But, if you polish it off, if you give it some loving and you polish your diamond, you're going to find that underneath is this beautiful shining diamond that you've allowed to be covered up by whatever this relationship is. And now that they've betrayed you, now that we're getting them out of our lives, or at least not in our immediate circle, we're going to be grateful and we're going to be thankful and we're going to polish off our heart. We're going to polish off our diamond and we're going to let that show. We're going to shine brightly and show that we are this beautiful, wonderful, courageous, giving person that's been sort of hiding under this relationship or this heartache, right? I mean, you have this heartache, your diamond, your heart has been damaged, but you can polish it off and you can keep going and you can enjoy your friendships. And I mean, you've got this Page of Wands, like you're going on a new adventure. You're going on, this is a new start. You know, you're going to go do whatever, you know, you're inspired to do, or whatever you've been holding off doing because you've been in this relationship here. So it was like taking your time, so you didn't bother, or they thought it was a stupid idea, so you didn't bother, or, you know, whatever it is. And you may not even have felt like it was holding you back, but that it actually was because they were taking your time, or you knew that they wouldn't really think that was a good idea, so you just didn't bother. But now you have this, look at her. Like, I mean, in the Page of Wands and the Rider, White? Oh my gosh. Rider, right? I can't even talk. Deck is he's sort of standing there more and contemplating. But you can see we've used this deck, and this is like, she's moving forward. Like, she's going. She's like, yeah, I am free. I am moving forward. I am doing what I want. And that's how you should take this. Start spending time with friends and family that you enjoy, the ones who didn't betray you, and start realizing, start appreciating, start thanking for what you have. Don't be in that apathetic mood, and realize that there's opportunities opening up. Find your spark. Find that thing that just, you're like, oh, I want to try it, right? And just find those little things. And maybe all kinds of things like, oh, I want to try speed walking, and I want to try doing ceramics, and I want to try painting, and I want to try this and try that, and just go try and see what happens. But this is moving forward in that good, happy, I'm just going to see what happens energy, right? We're just going to go with the flow, and we're going to see what happens. So I hope this message helped you today. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.